All right, everybody, welcome in. Thanks for joining me today. This reading is for the air signs. So all three of the air signs are going to be in this reading. It will be time-stamped. So let's take a look. We're going to take a look at Aquarius first because we are still in Aquarius season, then Gemini, and then Libra. All right. So Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Aquarius, financial health. Gemini is happiness. Libra is answers. All right. So Aquarius, financial health. So let's see what is going on here for you. Financial health. All right, so here we have this Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and Strength. Now, this reading is for the second half of February, all right? So if I didn't mention that already, you will see it in the title. Okay, so Aquarius, it looks here like you've been holding on to maybe some ideal around money, or you've been trying to maybe really be very careful of where the money is going or how the money is coming in. All right, so trying to find some sort of balance in that area. We got the Wheel of Fortune showing here, and to me, this is a very lovely card. And this, to me, feels like there is going to be some sort of reward happening here for you. Now, it could be through a gift or a bonus, or maybe even a sale. Okay, so something that you thought you needed to put out this much money for, turns out you're not going to have to, put out that much. It's going to be lessened in some way. So either through a sale, a gift, a bonus, whatever that is. Six of Cups showing here. To me, this feels like happiness and joy. So I want to say there's going to be some opportunity here for that to happen for you. It feels as though something maybe that you've been really working on and you've been really wanting to buy or to receive. To me, it feels like it's going to happen sooner than later. Okay. You got the King of Pentacles here, Ten of Swords, and the Strength card. So to me, it just feels like if you've been saving, it definitely working for you. Again, there's something about what you've been thinking around money. It's not what you think. Okay. So I'm really feeling here like if you just hold strong here. This is the Courage card, the Strength card. Something about Leo is happening here. Leo is your opposite sign, so maybe that's something to kind of keep in mind here. But it just feels like where your money is going, like that's seems to be the issue. Where it's going, how it's coming back to you. There is a gift headed in your direction, something that you've been working hard on for a long time. I feel like you're going to get the benefit of that. The thoughts you've had around money are shifting and changing. The King of Pentacles, to me, though, it feels like you're finally getting on top of your game around money for whatever instance or situation that's talking about for you. Okay, Aquarius. It looks like things are shifting and moving in the right direction, money wise for you. Where you may have had difficulty, now it feels like it's going to be eased in some way. Okay, so let's get right into a Gemini. Now, Gemini, your card is happiness. All right, so let's see what's going on here with Gemini. Okay, so here you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Five of Swords, Temperance, and the Hermit. All right, so got happiness here for Gemini. It feels to me like you are really looking within um, with what you're dealing with right now. It feels like maybe things have been turned around or upsetting in the past little while, but it feels to me now this second half of February is really going to turn around for you. There's more positivity, I want to say. With this Hanged Man, it just feels like you've been waiting patiently for something to happen. And it feels like now, with the second half of February, this is going to start showing itself for you. Okay, all of the hard work that you've been putting in, all of the self care that you've been needing. I want to say that you're going to find the time to be able to do that. Okay, you've got the Five of Swords here, Temperance, and the Hermit. This feels like a balance in your thinking, and the thinking is around yourself. Okay, with the Hermit, that is Virgo energy, but within this reading, this is getting things aligned or balanced within yourself. Okay, with the Hermit card, that is really doing a lot of self-care, self-awareness, I want to say. All right, so for whatever you've been going through, I want to say that now in February that you are finally turning a corner in your life. It feels here like you're really starting to take care of yourself more so than you have been lately. And it feels like you're putting in more of a commitment to yourself compared to where you had been. Okay, so Gemini, that is your reading for the second half of February. Now we'll take a look at a Libra, and Libra, your card is Answers. So let's see what's going on here for Libra. All right, so here we have the Nine of Swords, World, Nine of Wands, Magician, Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so you got the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. The only thing missing is the Nine of Cups. But you do have the Ten of Cups. So the Answers card here to me is just reflecting on a lot of thought process right now for you. I want to say that you've been going through a lot of anxiety. It's like you can't get your thinking straight. It just feels like your thinking just keeps compiling and getting bigger. I want to say here, the second half of February, there's going to be some sense of finally slowing down. It is this feeling of feeling tired. Okay, I want to say your energy level is starting to decrease, so there is this sense that there's a new cycle that's ready to begin here. With the Magician, like I said, it feels like you're trying to find some sort of balance here within your life, realizing that your thinking is like really getting ahead of you. Okay. It's time to start doing some self-care. And I'm seeing that here with this Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of confidence. And I feel here, Libra, that your confidence needs to be within you. Okay. I want to say that you've been very difficult. You've been very hard on yourself as of late, and it's time to change that. And you're realizing that you need to make a change. But if you're not careful, you can go too far to the other side of that. So realize where in your life you need to make some sort of change or bring in the balance. For most of you, it's definitely in your thinking. Okay. Um, there's something about a very sour type of thinking or sour type of mood. Now that sour is not a word that I normally use, but it's something that's popping to mind here. So maybe someone resonates with that. I do want to say here, closer to the end of the month, there is an opportunity for a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. It's some sort of get together. So it's like you are realizing how much energy it's taking from you. And when I say taking from you, I mean it's like you are in your thoughts, and those thoughts are stealing your energy. They're making you very tired. And for some of you, it may be hurting your health. All right. So, maybe you're not sleeping, maybe you're not resting, maybe you're not taking care of yourself. It's just that you're so anxious. Okay. But I feel here there's a lot of self-talk that needs to happen. And you're showing here as the magician. So that magician can really make something out of almost nothing. Okay. And I want to say that in a good way. Okay. But you're doing it in the bad way. You're making things more grand, in the negative sense than what you need to be doing. Okay. So, like I said, there is a change happening here. You're making some sort of realization in the way that you're thinking and where your thoughts are taking you, so that you need to return to a sense of grounding, a sense of balance. Closer to the end of the month, there is something really good happening here. Like I said, it could be something within family or friends, but it is an event where there is a celebration. There's a lot of happiness, a gathering of friends and family is what I'm seeing. And to me, it feels like a very lovely energy. Okay. All right, Leo. So that is your mid-February reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to the channel. All right, guys. I want to thank you all so much for being here. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.